We don't really have much left to do at this point. It's 21 quests, I want to say, so we are good. Let's go.
You stealies our dreams and lockies them up! All we get is sand and trees and rage! The arcane toad? He'll free it!
Hang on now, mate. If you break the Great Barrier, you'll be committing the same mistake our ancestors did. You'll destroy the new ecosystem that's developed from the old.
So you just get to keep the dreams, guard who gets in, decide what goes for all of us? No!
That dude is pissed. What's up, Bubbly Production? Welcome to the chat. I won't lie to y'all, there's a good chance I might have to mute for most of the stream because my roommate and his loud ass friends are over. But we'll see how it goes. What's up, Anthony? Welcome to the chat. I haven't seen you since the morning. What's up, Frenzy? Yeah, I'm gonna just try and get the minions out this turn.
Hey, mate, I get it, I do. I was just as angry when I first learned what the ancestors did. I said, no, bad ancestors, bad ancestors. But I also learned why they did it. Don't know that I agree, but I can't change it. Neither can you. Still, maybe you're right. Maybe we are too bound to the past.
What's up, Pizza? Welcome to the chat.
Furiosa, is it? That's a fun name. You're the leader here?
I am prime and strongest. But we follows the arcane toad to free our dreams.
Yeah, I get that, I do. It's a little unflattering to be considered worse than a poisonous toad, but I'll move on. Wizard, you go find that cranky judge friend. This little cub and I need to talk.
I am the Towering Inferno! Ah, are you now? More like the Shrinking Violent, mate. Ah! See? So violent. Destroy all the Dream Sellers!
Severus Blade. Welcome.
Look, kid, I understand. What even is our world these days? Torn in all these different directions, constantly shaped and reshaped by the past. You know, I always wanted to do a walkabout, a real one. But you need to intake dream water along the way. And that ain't easy to come by, because we pumped and sold what was there. Seems to me we've all been making the best of bad decisions for too long now. Maybe it's time for a new direction. All right, let's hash this out. I can't make proclamations for the Prime Minister, but the word of a judge carries weight.
We can't just unleash the dream in again and flood everything. But maybe we can be more open to letting people into it.
And we're not dummies. We know the spiral's filled with apocalyptic wackadoos that don't need any help brainstorming their schemes.
So, walkabouts then. Real ones. offered to tourists who pass a screening process run by thought leaders, not judges.
Might be a sticking point. Still, we could keep the resort going. A dip in those dream water lagoons could be just the bracing walkers need.
And then they incept the dreamer with new ideas as it helps to clarify theirs. This could work, as long as the PM realizes some people won't be allowed.
No work! Thought leaders still choose who's a walker. Dreaming still hoarded and sold it. Oh, it's... aimless rage. I miss being young. Still, best sort her out before the emus run again. Leave the resort to me. I'll get it
Working right. Okay, let me get some potions before too long. Getting very close now. Love to see that. I guess this will put me real far away from the traveling truck, but whatever. It feels like the Billabong Resort music is just louder than all of the themes in the other places. Grab me some Dreamstone. There we go. Back to the Eucalyptus Forest.
It's not enough. Townies get more dream stuff to sell. Throwers get to hoard it. No one. The olds fight.
If I may, Ms. Furiosa, your outrage upon discovering the origins of the Great Barrier was valid, but unfocused, easily manipulated. Quite. You need more than fury. You need a destination. I, too, am in need of direction. Perhaps we should both of us join this wizard in entering the dreaming.
But only thought leaders can... No, that's old spake. Yes, I walk in the raiding stops. Sand the eyes by the fire. Tomorrow, we dream.
Last one.
10-9, the spiral hates design. 8-7, hate breeds aggression. 6-5, so they'd sail the skies. 4-3, but you're stuck with me. 2-1, let's have some fun!
Alright, so the idea here is... What's up, Aaron? Welcome to the chat. But yeah, what we want to do, ideally, is use a bunch... There's microplastics in the dream water, so true. But yeah, we want to mainly focus on cover blades. Yeah, and we'll use this amulet for that. That and that. And it should be fine. Just have to hit before too long, and we'll be alright. I don't know if I'll have time for bubble, but we'll see. Alright, so... Yeah, just have to not spend too long in the fight. I'll get rid of the bubble, actually. And just use my resist pets. And we'll be aight. Justin's comment, yeah. This one is so annoying. Yeah, I've heard it's no fun, but personally I've never had trouble with it. Like it's like it's my hot take. Because he'll attack his own side. That's the main deal. I guess I was down a little bit of health, so thank you. Thank you, Confusion Irk. Much appreciated. When I was soloing this, I just played up with Feint and AoE. Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well. Just minus the Feints, I guess. Surprised that these fights didn't receive a nerf by now, and for someone like me who played for several years, they could be a tough nut to crack. I know, it's mostly just based on like, what school you're doing it on. I don't like that number. Okay, so... yeah, because he's already attacking his own teammate here, so it's all fine. So we basically just have until he beguiles the Urk. Which will be plenty of time, I feel like. Because I can also Frenzy up and it won't boost the damage of the Confusion Urk's attacks. That's a disarm. That is why we pack cover blades. Alright, I think one more cover blade and then... okay, never mind. Bugger. This is the storm version, so we're good. Our blades are safe. And he didn't crit, so yeah, we're fine. Dink my winner. Alright, Frenzy, Giant, Gas. That'll be the plan. We'll probably eat like 2 hits here, but it won't be too bad. Wonder if you could switch that ore now with Attenuate. You actually probably could, now that I think about it. It'd probably get replaced the following round, but that would at least change things. Have you been playing since First Age? I guess I played during that time, but I never really did PvP. Five buffs on this hit. Glow bugs, levy, and disarm, removing blades. Someone isn't following Rochambeau. Real. Alright, well he's low enough to the point where I'm reasonably sure, yeah, 669 is will be plenty. And the Frenzy doesn't even buff that, so we're good. Honestly, cakewalk.
That Valencian prince has such interesting dreams. See you soon.
Yup.
Another dream, wizard? Or a nightmare? I expect soon we will face both.
Uh-huh. Have you considered that those who face the dreamer without training their body often go mad?
I have. That is why we brought a cutting from a very special tree. It will bolster us in the dreaming.
Who are you, Drommel man? Why is the soul screaming at you?
I am but a guide, as I have been for quite a long time. Potions and tonics have extended my life. Always was something of an alchemist. But purpose, that is not found in alchemy. And I fear I have gone too long without it.
If every...
One more time. Or not. Okay. Sure. Alright, it's over by the Lean Lake, right? Has to be. It does actually occur to me, one moment. The last time I was at the bazaar, I saw a lot of sword oil. So if there is still some there, although I don't know if it's like badge locked or something, but... Oh no, it's all gone, damn it. I was gonna say, the last time I was here I saw a ton of sword oil, so I thought maybe I could craft some extra stuff before I went into the dreaming, but it's fine. Were you younger in the first stage? The reason you didn't choose PvP back then? Yeah, I was like 8 or something like that. I remember I used to be first stage, but never did rank because I didn't have membership. Yeah, that's true. That was me too, for a while.
You did right by us, mate. The drop bear population has dropped. That's a little highbrow wordplay for us to depart on. The Great Barrier is open to you. Though, are you sure about bringing Furiosa along? She's a bit much. True. I suppose we've all been a bit much. Maybe the Dreamer's guidance is just what she needs. Very well. I grant you and your companions permission to enter the dreaming.
Let's go.
Breathe deep, my friends, for this is not water you tread, but the living dreams of Wallaroo. In these waves, which are not water, swim the thoughts which yearn to be real. These are the depths of unreality where the has-been, the might-be, and the never-will float entwined together.
These are the waters which inspired us all.
And the nightmares.
Uh-huh.
Let's just get going.
Please, sir. Can I have some more? More for what? That flue is still slightly dusty. If I can't eat off of it, you can't eat at all.
Oh, this again. My memories alive in the dreaming. I expect they will not be charitable.
They rarely are when you have regrets to process.
Very well. Wizard, I might require some accompaniment.
High school live stream, yeah, bro. Very close to the end at this point, though.
Are these supposed to be me? Gaze upon my great works, my great creation, a resort for all the peoples of the spiral to enjoy equally, for 1,000,000 gold per night.
Ma'am, I'll be taking me break now.
But the grass isn't yet mowed. There is a spot of algae. I know you're hungry, but don't you just want this to be the best resort it can be? No, no, I wasn't that bad. I wasn't. Go away. I renounce you.
Yeah, and I just have cover blades in, so that's not good. Well, they don't have health, so I think we'll be alright to just frenzy up. Are you gonna plan any other school in the future with the scout, or just quest your ice? It's just gonna be the ice, I'm gonna be honest. As a heads up, for the final Freddy fight, you will only need to remove the mark one time and he won't spam you with hits. You still need to mend though to get rid of his blades. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he'll send that skeletal dragon at you. Alright, good to know, good to know. Yeah, that was just the main thing in the Bunny Porns. That was sort of it.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll get to those tests right after lunch. Oh, and I noticed a slight leak in the pipeline. I'll take care of that too.
In my opinion, you have one of the best channels on Wiz. You're never complaining. Maybe you haven't watched for too long.
People come to Wallaroo seeking excitement, riches, opportunity. Drovers fear that corrupts the dreaming. But maybe it's the dreaming that corrupts us. I spent my youth living on the lowest rung of Marleybone society. I honestly thought when I left I would do better. But I'm still a product of their world, aren't I? I brought their methods here. I marked my territory and exploited it. But it was only in search of what I saw in the dreaming that I employed those methods. Is the relation causative, or was I always this way, deep down? I can change. Reclaim my resort for the plan Roz and Morp put together. Treat my workers better than Cain did. Yes, perhaps. Let's continue on.
Are you prepared for your walkabout, friend? It will be a perilous journey.
And you've completed it before. You made it all the way to this dreamer? What was it like?
You will soon see for yourself.
I knows that, Squid Man. The first is Steely, the cause behind the Great Barrier.
Yes, and it was I who guided him here. Come, wizard. There is something you must see.
Also, do not blade against him. Back Second Path Banshee and Second Path Vampire. Yeah, good to know. I'll lean much more on Faints in that fight then.
I have it! It's incredible. This water, this dreaming. My thoughts flow like rivers, crackle like electricity, connecting to each other. Forming ideas which cluster into plans. And now I must take action. I know how to do it, San Diego. I know how to complete our true mission.
The other scholars will not agree.
Then we retreat to the shadows. If the Arcanum wishes to linger in the detritus of the First World, let them. We will rebuild it, you and I.
Now, wizard, do as I wish I had done. Stop him!
Lots of upcoming scales bans. Do you think Scales Pass B still poses a problem? Yeah, at the moment, Balance versus Ice is a matchup that's winnable, but as soon as this ban hits, it's going back to safe balance. Like, it's swinging aggressively back toward the balance. Scales Path B is a problem for its own reasons. It's just, it's like Path A expands Balance's margin of victory against the higher damage schools. Path B expands it against the lower damage schools. Bring back minus 60 weakness Banshee, Dumble Myth PvE. Just do this, but, you know, lighter. Just stone. How much HP do these have? 4,900. Would you rather have spell bans continue the way that they are, or have every spell / TC unbanned with a few exceptions? I would say probably everything unbanned with a few exceptions. What was that? You're probably hearing my background noise. I'm just mute for a little while.
No, my friend, this plan of yours, it is monstrous. We must find another way. But we didn't. No, he and I, we did something worse. And when it was done, I could not bear the schism I caused. So I left. I've told you already, I've retired. No more Arcanum, no more Cabal. Just this place.
But I heard you were one of the founders! And we can do it now! We can rewrite time itself. Join us, or be rewritten with it.
I would like nothing more. But I helped stop them anyway. I may have been a little excessively elusive in our first meeting, Wizard. But I needed to know you. I needed to know you would stop the Cabal on Mirage, not join them. And stop them you did. It was good, you know, to guide someone again, especially someone so determined to do what's right. You recharged an old man's spirit, Wizard, and while they'll never say it, I expect you've been doing the same for the Arcanum. It's only a shame what I allowed to happen first. You've guessed it, yes? What the Old One was inspired to create here.
He never shut-mouthed about it. He scared the old so much they made the barrier that stops it happening again.
And they were right to be afraid. When the Old One left here, he created his world synthesizer. With it, he rent the spiral to build his Lemuria. This place is special. Its waters not entirely real, thus not visible to Bartleby. A blind spot in reality. The Old One used them as the fuel for his synthesizer and to conceal his great crime from all but me. I was young then, driven by crusade and rhetoric. The Arcanum was supposed to dive into the spiral's forbidden secrets, to learn the unlearnable. When the Cabal left, both groups felt emptied. The Arcanum lost its zeal for exploration. The Cabal gained a hunger for power.
What's done is done. It's time now to put things right. Guess it's my turn.
You said it. Just imagine what we could do with a power like this.
Walk through a fire starter. Press X to doubt. I mean, I would do it if I had the time, and if both of us had the time, but our schedules don't often overlap, is the only problem.
There's too much here. Conflict, opinions, separation. We can do it, they're right. We can restore the first world, and then all of it ends. No, we can't. The first world is a fantasy. It's always been a fantasy. A convenient quick fix for all the Spiral's problems. It's a boring goal for unimaginative maniacs. A focusing lens for the alienated and antisocial, and nothing more. This dream? It's just an excuse to waste your life. To not fix what's really wrong. No, the first world is our destiny. It is wholesome. And it's your life that's about to be wasted.
Then after we do Nightmare, bro, probably never. Daphne solo Freddy's Nightmare would be a dream. I mean, I am gonna do like the last fight against him solo. Nathaniel did boost my confidence in doing that. Oh my goodness, last time I saw Daphne, she was in Mushu. That's what's up. Yeah, we made a lot of progress since then. It's been a very long time.
Maybe it is a bit silly. The first world. Always the first world. We should let it go, yeah? Find something new to fight for? But what? I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. Good luck. Wizard. I was always a fighter, a weapon to be aimed. First against the outlaws of Wallaroo, then against unhealthy diets, then the spiral itself. I don't know what to do after this. Maybe a boxer. I could be a contender, or just a farmer. You know, there's this vegetable paste that's very popular in Wallaroo. I could help make that. Or make a better one. Call it Vegelite. I'll figure it out.
Nah.
Bro. I plan to farm the new gauntlet and craft those level 100 ones for my walk/slash playthroughs. They have such a nice value. Gas.
We're going to explore the spiral and learn from all its peoples.
That's what they say, young koala. But you know what they mean.
We're going to sell Wallaroo to the rest of the spiral and kick youngins in the face. Grr, we're bad guys.
No, not my face! Destroy the townies!
Up there is a stingy dialogue requirement or badge requirement. Yeah, it's they've gotten better about that from what I've seen. What the fuck is that dialogue I'm saying? It's kind of mental. I wonder what they were thinking about. Yeah. Nobody knew.
Freddie Brain wrote the scaries while we sand-eyed every night. We believed him. He made sense. He made up sense.
And these guys, who even are these guys? They rob and pillage and howl at the moon.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy. I hate bad guys.
That like popped the Rhino pill, yup. They did, but honestly you would think by now that there will be standard for all farming, but for some reason haven't bothered to implement. Yeah, it'd be like that. And so we got Beast Boom Form number 269, and Portal of Problems update was shut down because of bugs for the 69th time. Yeah, I hope that they fix Portal someday, because like you need it for things like Elemental Retriever. It's actually mental. I sure hope we don't have to fight Freddie Kroaker, bro. You and me both. I predict spell weaving and Beast Moon just to keep it updated. Dude, if I ever have to do Beast Moon for spell weaving, I'm going to scream. You know, I was looking forward to Portal since I could upgrade my lore spells. I go key boss farming, but nope, Dream Shatter for the next 5 years till they bring it back. Yup. Tragic.
More dream lies. They're not bad guys. Just stuck and alone. Like us. Because of them.
Go on, ask them. You deserve it.
Let us dreamwalk. We deserve it. It belongs to every Roo and every koala.
No, we keep it for ourselves. Only the old may dream walk, or you will learn our terrible secret.
They built the Great Barrier to keep the dreaming for themselves.
Because we're bad guys.
Destroy all bad guys.
Upstairs neighbors be like, I'm gonna roll around giant boxes of random shit for the next 3 hours, hope you don't mind. POP is good, just sucks it keeps getting messed up. I know, it's mental. Because it's honestly like a really good event on paper.
But all bad guys means everybody. Townies, dingoes, drovers. How?
I can provide you with the ultimate weapon. Giant, flightless, impossibly durable bird things. All I ask in return is chaos. Then the barrier will fall. The dreaming will spread everywhere. No one can sell it all or keep it from you.
But why does he want that?
Do you want to know the truth? The real truth? Because I'm a bad guy.
Duh.
Why is everybody so bad, Wizard? Why? The townies are skin deep.
We are just looking to improve quality of life. Maybe we didn't think about the long-term consequences.
The drovers are liars.
We tried to protect the dreaming. We pretended it was wisdom, but really, we panicked and insulated ourselves.
Why is life so stupid, Wizard? And messy and complicated? Oh, I want to trample stomp something! Ah! But don't know who. Both sides are bad. But I eye them now. I eye their reasons. One side builds, and one side maintains. Both sides don't think about tomorrow. I still don't like it, But worse is Freddie. I eye him clear. He's simple, easy. We can trample stop.
Alright, Freddy's domain. In we go. And the idea is just going to be to get traps on pretty much just all of them. Like, I remember when he Who Shall Not Be Named said they were going to bring back Urn Crowns in 2019, and it only got brought back early 24, and it barely even worked after, like, 3 months. Kinda mental. Now these motherfuckers, Portal Apparel got brought back to the back of the barn and shot. Yeah. Oh my god, Madam Magda having to sell herself out. It's crazy.
You're here, and just in time. At last, my true dream is complete.
Freddie, what have you made?
I recreated one of the lost creatures, dried up and depleted with the dreaming. The one-time scourge of Walaru's depths. The Juggernaut Crab. Soon, it will live, imbued with the hatreds of Walaru that I have fostered. The malice of generations. A living battering ram of toxic soul stuff. With it, I will tear down the Great Barrier and flood all the spiral in the dreaming. Then, truly at long last, we will be unified in mind and possibility. We will be the first world reborn!
Alright, so my idea is I'm definitely going to have a Shad by that time. So, right, we just want... We'll get down both feints on everybody. That's going to take 4 whole ass turns. But yeah, we'll keep a bubble just in case, and the rest of this should be fine, I want to say, but we'll really just have to see. 64 res, it's pretty good, but he's also got a lot of pierce and outgoing damage, so yeah. Great timing after Stonewall vid, I'm saying, bro. Like, it was questing through Arc 4 that inspired me to make that video, genuinely. But yeah, this is the lowest number of buffs that I think. Oh, yeah, that's right, he does this. Well, I have my bubble in hand, so I guess I could just use that. No NTCs? Nah. It might be good, but I want to stay understabilized for as long as possible in this fight. So yeah, we're really just gonna have to see how it goes. Alright. I'll go ahead and take out the Dispel. If I can pull a Pixie, we're in good. Because I really do not want to be dealing with any of this. I imagine that's a vampire. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna want to bubble out ASAP, Rocky. And a little dog thing. That kind of sucks. Because that's a 40 that I'm going to deal with somehow. What is this hand, dude? You cannot make this up. Now we pray for a mash, pretty much. I have an empower, it's just this can't get vampired. That's the main deal. Crit block, huge. It's just this hand is absolutely demonic. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Immune spell. Oh, we really need the mash then. So I can not hit with minus 40s on. I didn't pack any mammoths. Snowman might actually really work if I had thought to pack it, but whatever. Okay, we'll do this, honestly. Because I can't let him get too many of those blades. And I guess I'll have to empower or something. I just really need to pull another stave. Dude, I totally should have packed a mammoth. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe that's just what we need to do. Like, if I have to flee, I'll just mammoth them twice. And not pulling a brace here was very not good. Can I just low roll, please? Okay. Brace. There's a brace.
Let the mammoth grow. Let it feed my beast.
Yeah, we were gonna need to empower twice no matter what. Does he use... He does have Monster Mash, actually, so it won't be too bad. Like, we could just continue setting stuff up. And does he have... He does have a Doom and Gloom. Alright, pretty good. Alright, I want to say I've pulled everything that I need at this point, so we can start fainting Freddy. Or to be honest, what does that card do again? Living Nightmare. I don't know if this would take off weaknesses if it did damage. That's a star bubble that's out, right? Yeah, it's still doing mass though. Okay, so we'll do this, then we'll Pixie. Then we'll try and go for some empowers. I'm honestly surprised we're still above half health. Feels like it's been forever in this fight. Can that just be a mash? That's not good. Alrighty, so that means we need to wait. Okay. Very interesting.
This better not be loud.
God damn it, stop using your pips. Pulled the Empower. So I guess I can take those off. But we really need him to mash now. That's my last brace as well. So kind of just a sitting duck at this point. Oh my god. I don't think we're going to get it. I think we just need to Balefrost, Frenzy, and then go for our hits. I think triple fainting, the mammothing, the Starstorm Freddy might be the play, then reshuffle and do it to the main Freddy. Yeah, that's gonna be the idea if I can't get it this turn. Really don't like that. Are they both just gonna brace now? Of course they are. Okay. I may pass this turn just to let them, or let the storm guy exhaust himself. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a mash. He just keeps bansheeing. Okay, we'll do this. I'm just not expecting it to do much of anything. I don't know, maybe I was hoping for a Grave Storm or something stupid. But yeah, I think Mammoth is definitely going to be the play. Just do it one at a time. Alright, let's see the damage. ATCs would easily secure the kill on both. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, good god. Just got completely shit on by the -60s. That did good damage. Max Bolt just to seal it, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna try a different strategy. Definitely gonna have to fish for first. So, play here. I like what is all in the deck. But yeah, we're gonna see. I'll go for this on the second guy. And then we'll see what we want to do. Don't want to throw in too many of these. I think 2 pixies is enough. Yeah, I'll throw in a third stabilize. No, I won't. We'll thug it out. Definitely going to fish for first, though. It's time for you to dual school life and learn Freezator. Hope you like fishing and errands. I don't even think I've done any fishing on this character. I got a pocket full of fentanyl. That's fire. That's what's up. Kinda demonic. First hand. We'll use a 30 feint. No second mammoth. I'm just gonna reshuffle it. Yeah, I need to pull a brace real bad. No such luck. I don't want to use one of those too early.
Let the malice grow. Let it feed my beast.
It's just I'm leaving myself open to too much damage by doing this. Oh man, dude, this mammoth is gonna hit so hard. It's gonna use all 8 weaknesses. Not pulling brace has cost me a lot of HP though. Like I really needed to pull that a while ago. Like that needs to be a starting hand kind of thing, and if I don't have enough health to finish this off, I'm gonna blame it on that. Thank God, dude. Fucking finally. I'm just glad they didn't use more of their pips. Yeah, that mammoth is gonna hit. On child predator fight, yes sir. Against Freddie Kroaker himself. So that's a good turn to use that. And on the bright side, after this fight, the only AIDS fight after this would be the Prophet. That is true. Because the rest of Wallaroo is not so bad. That also reminds me I need to bubble before too long. I think we'll take off the Dispel now. Yer. Mammoth counters up to 8 weaknesses. Let's remember that. guy's got both feints. Alright, yeah.
Let the mallet grow. Let it feed my weakness.
What's up, Ice Skull? I've been trying to catch a live stream. Finally was able to make one. What's up, Alex? Good to see you. Glad you made it to this one, because this is the end of Wallaroo, so... kind of baller. Staff to Farm a Nightmare, do you not wish to be placed on suicide watch? I do not wish to be placed on suicide watch. I have no intentions of committing suicide, and I do not really wish to fuel that. Oh, but that bubble changes, of course. Just the round I do it. Okay. I don't like the health at all. But I've got to do this. Honestly, it may just be grounds for a reset, just because I don't have the health to finish this off, I don't think. Just because I didn't pull Brace for, 4 or 5 rounds. Alright, let's do this. And then I'll need to Pixie... Or no, I'll need to stabilize then Pixie. That'll be the play. And they read in the hand. Yeah, man, Freddie Kroaker, this guy just, Deathly Penguins Guild, he knows the hand. Freddie Kroaker's in the Deathly Penguins Guild. This just in. But yeah, we're definitely going to go for a stabilize. Assuming this does 12,330 damage, right? Yes, it does. Good to know, good to know. Alright, and we absolutely want to stabilize now. 3354 HP. So, okay, yeah, he's just sort of spamming. That does not help with my healing, so let's see here. We do still want to get rid of this. Does he use his dragon now? Okay, no he doesn't, so we should be okay. It must be like at the end of the turn. So that was a good read on my end. So one thing that we can do is we can set up... Oh man, I should have packed a Dark Surge. That would have been gas right about now. But yeah, I can... Alright, I pulled a Shuffle. What I can do is, I can do a little bit of this. Take the hits while I still have Brace. And then... Alright dude, I need to replace the balance pip, but... Yeah, the idea is I'll just take a Barrage before too long. And then, yeah, we'll go for that, reshuffle. And then... go from there. Or to be honest, I may just shuffle now. I think that's going to be our play. Especially because he replaced his Brace. So, that will be my play. Probably should have gotten the life pip just in case. But the idea is I stabilize this first round out, so... He actually might not kill you since his biggest hit is Vaughn, and he's burning pips like crazy. Yeah, he is. Like, that's really working to my advantage right now. It's Vaughn and a Mash Gambit, but he does not have any weaknesses, so we're good. I find it insane. Oh, well, okay, never mind. He does have one now. But I'm about to take it off, so... I mean, under a Doom and an Infect, right? Dang, I really wish I had Dark Surge, because that would be fire right about now. Still healed 100. But yeah, I definitely want to get a Balefrost out before too long. Try and change that Doom so that way the next Pixie doesn't heal for like 200. So let's see what's up. I'll do this just for like a second, like, layup hit if I need it. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Really just not pulling what I need at all. That's the issue. So I'll just do this. Deck failing like a bitch right now. Can that be a Banshee? Okay. I used a 3 buffs just now. It's gonna do like 500. But better that than a Vaughn, right? Okay. Yeah, I certainly don't need this anymore. And we will just go for that. And then ideally we change the bubble. And then get a heal off, ideally, right? There we go. Don't need that anymore. So yeah, we'll do this. I just needed to not decide now is a good time to Doom. And I can get the full value of a heal off. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You just can't. My god, dude. Alright. Well, I'll Frenzy this next turn, assuming he burns his pips. He did. So I'll Frenzy, and then I'll Mammoth to get rid of this weakness, and then I'll go for a Barrage out of it. That'll be the play. Okay. So Frenzy, Mammoth, Barrage. That should do it. Yeah, they're definitely using, like, new AI for these. That's exactly what's going on. So Mammoth, then Barrage. That's the play. Peace over here would actually be pretty huge. Or I could Empower. But let's see. Yeah, no, we have to Empower. Without a doubt, we have to. He still has so much HP. On the bright side, I think a 7-pip barrage should do it. No matter what. This is weaknessed at least. Wait, but how long ago did he use the growth cheat this round? I don't know. I think he did. I'm just gonna wait for somebody in chat to say it, just so I know. I don't think he can kill me right now, but it's all on that, really. Okay. He did? Okay, yeah. So that means he'll be using it now, but hopefully, even though he has a brace up, this should do 6,700. I feel like it will. It's a frenzy and 2 feints. I think it's a little hard to conceptualize this not killing, even without a crit. Feint is a damn powerful card. Okay, I know that I said this should kill even without a crit, but you don't need to scare me like that. Okay. It is fine, but still, come on.
How? My plan was perfect.
Your plan was to use a giant dream crab to flood the skies.
Well, when you say it like that...
No other way to say it. Let it go, Freddie, the first world. It's gone, and we can't and shouldn't bring it back.
You sound like the Old One.
I still think he was right about this. Come on, let this dream die.
All we are is a collection of dreams. If they die, well, we get washed away with them.
Come, friends. Our destination is just ahead.
Enter Dream Speak.
And there he is, friends. The Dreamer. The starry tree from whose cosmic leaves drips the dew of the dreaming.
My word! Is that not just the world tree of Wizard City?
In a manner of speaking. Come, I will explain.
Gotta get that. That'll be an MCSG thumbnail at some point.
Bartleby is the creator of the spiral, connected to all that is. He can see everything and anything within that domain. All that is, was, and will be. But Bartleby has another side, a side of which I think even he is unaware. The hub of possibility, the domain of what could be or could have been. We stand at the exact antipode of the Ravenwood, its direct opposite in the spiral. A land down under, you might say. Here the world tree dreams, and from his unconscious imaginings come new realities. But this dreamer is as unaware of the material world as Bartleby is of him. Thus we made Sybil to bridge the gap and advance the Arcanum's studies. Now, Wizard, plant that sprig we took from her in the dirt you brought from Novus. Connect Dasein to this place, to this inspiration.
Wizard, you are real. And so is he.
What? Where are we now? The tree, I know you. And Judge Veg? What are you all doing here?
We're here for you, mate. To help you figure out where you belong in all this.
I don't belong anywhere. I was nothing. I am Novus.
And what is Novus?
It was supposed to be something wonderful. A gift to the spiral. I went everywhere, saw everyone. became part of everything. I offered riches and resources, adventures and discoveries. I wanted to create heavens. Instead, I fueled only hungers. As I gave, they took. As I offered, they demanded. As I sought, they twisted. They mangled me into an engine of war, into the plunder of empires. So I withdrew. I refused. I rejected.
So what is Novus?
Now only a collection of rocks in the shape of the worlds they occupy.
What is Novus?
To the spiral, a guest when it was a bounty of gifts. Now that those gifts are withdrawn, an invader, a power that can wipe them out with a thought. I am in all their skies, a living intruder in every world, a monster they can't vanquish.
So Novus is a threat?
It could be. I could be. I could melt their minds, swarm their worlds, give them something to fear. But I don't want to be, or have to be. Not now that I control all my shards. I can recall them. I can bring them to Connetus. Assemble myself in my own space. Become truly the world of Novus.
That is what Novus is. What should Novus become?
I don't know.
My friend, if all you want to know is who you are, and what will be your forever place in the worlds, the answer is simply that there isn't one.
Life is stupid, messy, and complicated. Nobody knows where they belong or what to do.
Exactly. But from that mess comes discovery. As you learn and experience, life develops new meanings, and your answers to the big questions change.
We are what we learn to be. But you have learned many things, no?
What was it you...
We are what we learn to be.
Skipped accidentally.
But you have learned many things, no? Just because you began one way doesn't mean you must remain as such.
What was it you really rejected? What is your real problem? Everything you ever saw?
Or just the hungry powerful who would burn your world to feed on the ashes?
What are you?
I am still learning. I have seen much in this spiral. Heroes and villains, and artists and families, and pets and struggles, and joys and sorrows. I find less fulfillment granting wealth than in making a single flower bloom. I like building, creating, helping. I like people, but not some people. I would learn more about their stupid, messy, complicated lives, and maybe together we can all discern our own designs. I was Dasein. I was Novus. I will no longer be shaped by the wills of others. I don't know what I will become. No one does. But for now, I am me.
All right, go to Hope Springs. In Hope Springs. Gas.
It would seem our walkabout has ended. Was it all you had hoped, wizard? You did not face your demons, nor realize your truth, as we all did. Indeed, well said, my friend. Your truth is to help others, as you demonstrated countless times in our journey. Your walk was for your friend, after all. I think you should now return to Novus and check on him. The rest of us have much to do here.
Quite. We've a mess of political wranglings to contend with, a truce to pitch to the Prime Minister, and ample questions still to answer.
Who is?
We can't change what was done, but we can find a balance and live here together. Respectfully and sustainably.
Think I'll come with. You said one night that Copycat and Quake Charmer are there. Probably worth checking in on them.
Before we head to Novus, though, I do want to quickly finish this up, these Zeke quests. I've already got the one for Eloise done. Just want to head over to Kingsland and get the Midnight Oil that I could have sworn I got at the beginning of episode 9, but guess not. So, secret rope to Kingsland, here we come. And I know where it is. And that's the golden model. Never mind. But I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It's over here, right? Tucked away in this corner? Yeah. Gas.
Huh? Oh, sorry, wizard. Lost in the dream world there. Did you find that midnight oil? Oh, shoot, I knew you'd come through. Yeah, they say only the strong can harvest this stuff, and you're the strongest I know.
You brought me the golden wattles? Aren't you a dear? Oh, smell that bouquet, like sea air and feathers. I'm certain these will make for quite the resplendent exhibit. Until next time, wizard.
Golden Wanderer. I think that's going to be my new forever badge. Time to go to Connetus. I will still be skipping Mario's dialogue, by the way.
Something's wrong here. It's a layer of panic I wasn't expecting. What is that?
We call it the Doom Moon. My idea. My name. Shh. Gasp and all later. Right now, you might want to help us evacuate.
I'm good.
Yeah, evacuate. I mean, we can't just blow up Connetus with all these people on it. Think, wizard. With that Armada Sky Station we refurbished, what else would we blow up Connetus with? Little bro, can you? I can't talk down to this level.
Don't be such a prat. We must focus on the evacuation.
That's right, bro. Learn some mellow, or I'll have to ship you back home with Princess Pesca.
Wizard. I have an idea. Seems like the local governors are stretching their authority. Wonder what the kings and queens would think. The Cabal's got contacts in the court of every world. I might be able to reach out, get them to apply some political pressure. But I'll need some help. Not all those contacts are friends of mine, but they are friends of friends, you know? Quake Charmer and Copycat are in the Bastille, yeah? Help me break them out. We'll shut these drongos down.
Hell yeah. He did call him Lil Bro. It's funny. Mario sounds like Joe Swanson. I know, dude. Or Luigi does. Made nice whiz. Coming across your videos. Just want to say I'm not having fun. Questing's brutal. Yeah. I can't remember if I said in the first episode, don't try this at home. But if I didn't, I should have. What world are you in?
Your Cabal friends were actually moved to a safe house on the residential island.
Darzine, as Quake Charmer. Weird.
Too many attempts to break them out, so now they're hidden, just over there.
The Theatre de l'Absurde. Interesting. And these mobs suck ass to fight, so I do genuinely think this is going to be a Shrike and Snow Angel fight.
Wizard!
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 Yeah, this is absolutely going to be a Shrike and Snow Angel kind of fight, so that's where we're at. Shrike, enchants. This looks good to me. Alright. Alright, let me actually use the right pet. Okay. In we go. Are you the same guild as Cheer Val X, the same badge? Yeah, this is Val's guild. We're going to see very shortly why this is going to be a this is just going to be a slugfest. There it is. The first tower shield has hit the World Trade Center. We're also going to see some winter moons before too long. I don't think I should strike before I get a stun shield on. This is like the cadet judges, just on steroids. And there's 4 of them. How many moons are we going to see this turn? There's 1. My money is on at least 1 more. I feel like 1 will blade and the other will tower shield. There's a Colossus. Penguins has 1 scheduled raid every 3 months. Daphne needs to revive it. Yeah, there's the second winter moon. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, technically, Daphne could participate. At this point. Alright, so none of them can actually moon this round. But next round, some definitely will be able to. The middle 2 can moon. Barring any pit fails. And I just get the sneaking feeling that both of them will. Alright, so we'll go for Frenzy now. Now we strike. I just don't want to get double stunned, you know? So remember that guy was crashing out about raptors and penguins guild chat last summer? Apparently made a 200 slide crying sky raid guide. 3 life, Yatasha? That's insane. I don't think I would wish that on my worst enemy. This really do just be one of those fights. Oh yeah, they're out in force now. Sending the moon. I'm about to get triple stunned. Or actually, yeah, all's well then, because he just pops.
Why have you come to free us?
Need your help.
Judge? Well, I thought you ran off into the desert.
Came back, but right now, we need to go infiltrate and change some minds.
Ah, that is our specialty.
Come on, it's time for the Cabal to save a world. They were not happy when I told them which world we were saving, but I think I got through to them. Or they just convinced themselves that blowing up Novus would somehow just anger Dasein and send him into a frenzy. Either way, they'll help.
I'm certainly happy to hear it. That thing up there, I can't fight it. Not without flinging one of my shards at it with everyone on it.
Still weird. My plan will take time, so slow them down however you can. Wizard, you need to shut down that Doom Moon, but even you can't do it alone.
We do have some old friends, Wizard. Might we request the aid of the heroes of Lemuria? Are they still on Telos?
Honestly, I did really like this sort of end of the Wallaroo storyline where we just go back to Novus and Lemuria. I thought that was cool. Wasn't as huge on the final boss being just fleets, but still though. This did provide a climactic finale to a degree. Feel kind of bad for Liam with penguins because I think he wants to raid, but there aren't active members. Yeah. Just how it goes.
Holy thunder snakes, Wizard! Long time no see. What are you doing here? Dasein's alive and in danger. And a world now? How about that? Well, you can definitely count on us. Quartermain's leading some of the others on a mission in the Wildlands. You go find him. I'll gather up the rest. Meet back here.
There we go. Got Kroaker upgraded. Love that. Off topic, do you have a favorite coin? Honestly, not really. I never really collected those. Really like the $50 coin. I wonder why they discontinued it. Yeah. It's weird because I know that they retired currency before. Like $2 bills are long gone. There was talk for a little bit about eliminating $1 bills because inflation got so high, but not so much anymore.
That's enough, Dr. T-Rex. You won't be dumping your Connesauride solution into the water supply today.
Me when I don't have canes.
That's right, Tiberius. It's over. So come along quietly and we'll see if we can't turn you wizard.
Egad, the wizard! Care to lend us a hand? For old time's sake.
Oh no. Okay, take some of the stuff out. My ears, bruh. Probably just frenzy up and send the Snow Angel. Or I'll get stunned. Sounds good. At this point, it's 11 pips of barrage. Should be fine. You knew who's gonna lord. So if you're going second, you can see if your mana goes down when you cast a spell that costs mana. And if it doesn't go down, that means the spell doesn't happen, so you either die or get stunned.
Ah! We bested the wily dog, by Grom! Lemuria is saved once again!
Indeed it is. Now, tell me, the wizard, what brings you back?
Gah! The shadowy squid man that saved us is in danger! We must rescue him!
Indeed! Back to the Hall of Heroes, friends!
Honestly, pretty good turnout for the end of Wallaroo. But this will not be the last budget stream. Because we still have Selenopolis to do, because for some ungodly reason, KingsIsle decided they were going to make Selenopolis part of the storyline. But oh well. Even though there's only like one line of dialogue that's important to the storyline going forward in there. The nightmare honestly had more significance.
And that's the long and short. Design's a world now, and the rest of the spiral is going nutso about it.
Fie! We cannot allow this injustice to stand.
Indeed not. The Shadow knows what we must do.
Go to this Connetus and save it with our wits and our fists. Especially our fists.
Exactly.
Then let's have at it! To the world door! To Novus!
To adventure. Yes, sir. Have another stream tonight? Nah, it'll probably be tomorrow. Got a lot to do tonight. Dog shit decision, I'm saying.
This evacuation is like herding cats.
The wizard is back.
Ugh, I will deal with this. Shoo, shoo, go away! This is the exact opposite of what I told you to do. Wizard, the spiral is for spiral only. Forget design. How do you even think to fight our terrible weapon? It is way up there, and you are alone.
Stop right there, fiends!
Who the blazes?
Name's Tracy, Dog Tracy. So you're the standard model, huh? Not impressed. Look like a yipping papillon to me.
Maybe. That's not so far up there. Plenty of raw materials around. What do you think, Buck?
A little extra mana, that thruster I've been carrying around. Yeah, give us 2 shakes, guys. We'll sort this out.
Bruh. This part was pretty hilarious.
What just happened?
Bam, zoom to the doom. It's gone over there.
And done! Easiest rocket I ever built. Almost like this world wanted us to make it.
Excellent. You two stay here and guard the world door so those uppity lords down there don't send reinforcements.
Righto!
The wizard, let's take that rocket to adventure! Ha ha! What a contraption! All right. Seems to me our goal here should be to seize control of this machine and steer it away from Novus. Thoughts?
That room smells of dog. They are the machine mongers, yes?
Safe to say that's engineering, then.
Indeed. That should be our first target.
On it! Wizard, big guy, you come with.
Alright, Montgomery Dungeon. I forgot if, like, Montgomery in Standard does anything stupid. I could check on that, I guess.
Halt right! Oh, holy cats! Is that Amanda?
Ah!
I had no idea they came that big. Well, matters not. Tally-ho and so forth. You will not pass!
Round dogs! Those are dogs, yeah?
Yeah, they're the real deal.
Ha! Dogs! It is the destiny of I, Manda the Barbarian, to crush you in the name of Gram!
Bruh. Alright, so yeah, the Montgomery fight is not going to be hard. Basically, I just, like, blade twice, I guess, in Giant. And then just don't die for another 3 turns and I win. You do not have the power.
think you enjoyed that a little too much there, big guy.
It has been too long since I was challenged. I can't wait to explore the whole spiral and fight everything it has to offer.
Good for you, pal. From my manner, this was tougher than it should have been. Never seen magic like this. Blending schools, you say? That's nuttier than a peanut butter pecan pie with a side of almonds. But let's...
That is nuttier than whatever the hell he just said.
Off with their heads!
Alright, these actually should die in one hit with the blade, barring any V-plagues. You want a death trap so badly? Nope, beguile, never mind. Dude, every time somebody calls the spell beguile, like, a part of me dies inside. Daphne versus Liam. This literally is just me versus Liam in PvE form.
No! I said off with their heads. See how their heads are still on? That is precisely what I did not want.
I did not see you doing any better.
That is it. I hereby declare you an enemy of la revolution.
No! I hereby declare you an enemy of la revolution. To Citizen Rockhopier!
Grom!
Yeah, Mandar, I agree with you, bro. I hate French people, too.
So, take it you're the engineer?
Aye, that's right I am, you trespassing tuft of tangled fur. This is my engine room, and I won't have you mucking about.
Hate to break it to you, pal, but you're more outmatched than a blobfish at a beauty contest. This is our engine room now.
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power.
Take away the Tim Hortons and it's an easy win. I'm saying, bro.
You do not have that power.
So basically, he's just gonna do his thing for 5 rounds, and then I'm basically just gonna giant after I get the second blade on. That'll be the play. Oh yeah, he's immune anyway. I didn't even think about that.
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power.
Alright, definitely not gonna frenzy. But I should be able to tank just for long enough.
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power. You do not have that power.
Montgomery sounds like a drunk Scottish man. Bro, I'm saying. Spent a lot here. Can't lie though, I am a little worried. I basically just have to survive until the end, but that's 2 more rounds of just this, so... What's it gonna be? Insane Bolt? Honestly, I'll take that, because it doesn't even do that much. Crit block? No?
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power.
So I'm pretty sure I live this round.
You do not have that power.
Because this is his last one. Like, I straight up just did not prepare for this fight at all. I just ran in. What'll it be? 4 Pip Tempest. No crit. God damn it. How's the Arc 3 Spellman grind going for you? I stopped caring, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, that is pretty tragic then. It's kind of on me though for not using a resist pet. I didn't even think to do that. Alright, so we'll do that. It should just be fine from here. The name of the game is just surviving. Ugh. Alright. From here we should be fine. To be honest, even making it to round 5 without a resist pet was pretty funny. But yeah, if he uses an aura, it's a problem.
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power. You do not have that power.
It does definitely feel like this insane bolt is kind of rigged to hit the target more often.
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power. You do not have that power.
Damn. 2100.
You cannot take it from me. You do not have the power.
Alright, this should be the last round. Just dead-ass shield simulator. That's all it is. So this dies like 2,000 a little more. Yeah. That's kind of bad luck. Or no, we'll live, we'll live. I really should not have done this fight from second at all, but we're good.
Ah, pathetic dog. I do have the power!
All right. Looks like this console controls the engine. Basically, Wizard, you take the bridge, and we can steer this rig wherever you want. We'll lock it down. You get back to Quartermain.
Back to Quartermain. Actually, what I should do is get potions. Picking my ear? Hell yeah, drag toys. Doing something different today. Back to Connetus. The next dungeon fortunately does not have any bosses in it. It does have kind of an annoying elite though at the end. But it should be totally fine. Like this deck alone should be able to do it. I think the elite's got like 8k health if I remember correct, so.
Ha ha! Engineering is under our control. While you were gone, we did some scouting.
And we think that room there is the weapons wing. There's something weird about this thing. It's not just armed with cannons.
Indeed. I sense great magic here. Its source must be found and dragged into the cold light of day.
Quiet. You two joined the
One more time.
Quiet. You two joined the wizard in taking that wing. The Shadow and I will try to gain access to the bridge.
Why they make Masterpiece Malevolent gear auctionable but not the Warp or Manifest gear? I don't know, bro. It's kind of goofy.
Ah, a wizard, a crane.
Really?
I'll just get that dialogue after, I guess. Yeah, man, just don't let me play the game. Empire's gonna be my best friend here.
Indeed. It would seem the treacherous stars did not reveal my full destiny. I just assumed I would win. For I am a master duelist.
An adept duelist, I would say, were I of a generous disposition. Alas, I am not. Come, friends. This contraption's mysteries yet await us.
Anyway, what was that first bit about? Or... Nope, we don't get to hear it at all. Cool, fun.
Hey, hey, it's some monkeys!
Monquistadors! The Magi in charge of these weapons!
Uh-huh. What do? Conquer the cannons?
We manipulate the fields of magic, keep them contained and in control, synced to the cannons and fighters. Normally, we'd be too busy sinking to take anybody down, but I think we can make time to monkey around!
Alright, these guys fortunately don't have much health, so... should be pretty simple. Fire dispel, let's go.
That was anticlimactic. Hopefully the next fight is better. What is this? I've never seen a weapon system like this.
Because it never used to exist. This is no simple cannon that goes boom boom, nor a tiny figurehead that summons a kraken. This is magic. Harnessed from the wielder and amplified through the Doom Moon. This is true Valencian ingenuity.
But what does it do?
It makes spells big. No more tiny fire cat. Now, a single fire cat can melt worlds. I would show you, but you are unworthy of such destruction. Your end will be petty, small, and immediate.
Yeah, 8.2k HP, but we should be able to do that. If we just use all these buffs that we have here. Alright, one tower shield is at the World Trade Center. Giant barrage should still do it though, I feel like. $38.63 should do enough here. 6 pips in a frenzy.
And that's why they call me the Bantam. Ha ha!
I believe you have misspelled your own name, my friend.
I know, I was just... Forget it. Dasein would have gotten it. Ha! Looks like these controls aren't too complicated. Just the way I like them. Weapons are locked down. Head back to Quartermain, Wizard. You all take the bridge and this ship is ours.
And so it is time for the final boss fight of Wallaroo. Quote-unquote Wallaroo, of course.
Good news, the Wizard. I have bypassed security on the bridge. Now, what say the three of us go show whoever is commanding this rig what for?
Let's go.
To the bridge.
You will go no further. We are the Magus pilots, the arcane core of this battle station, the greatest magical minds the Spiral...
You have abandonment issues. You are questioning the ethics of your order. You think you're too short. And you're... just sadistic.
I feel seen. That's all I ever wanted. How about you guys? Come on, let's go get real help with our issues instead of blowing up worlds.
Bruh.
Well done, the Shadow. Now, let...
Guys, targeting systems are picking up incoming ships. A lot of them. Guess the Spiral had a backup plan for dealing with Novus.
He's right. I can sense them. We have entire fleets heading our way. How are we supposed to fight that?
We won't. The Wizard shall. With this station.
One person can't control this whole rig.
They won't have to. Ha ha! According to these consoles I just skimmed, there are Magus magnifighters that can channel the Doom Moon's power. Pilot such a ship, the Wizard, and the Doom Moon will enhance your own spells. Only you can do it. Only you have the mystical prowess. Use your magic. Use this station. Fight those ships and end this conflict.
You got it, brother. There is one thing that I gotta do, though, which is pack 1,000,000 of those. I'll pack 2 of these. And from there, what else do we got? I mean, I could do traps. There's a lot of things I could reasonably do. What's something that generates a lot of effects at once? Or, well, I guess I have 1,000,000 of those blades. Alright. Time for the invader fleets. Got all of what we need. Playing through something up. Nope. One sec.
You hooked up, Junior? Good. Engines are primed. We'll be with you all the way. Weapons are locked. You're good to go, Wizard. And maybe we can find some way to help you from here.
Playing through Selling Knuckles with that setup is going to make you want to scream, most likely. Here we go, flying over Japan with the ship. It is time. Maybe I should have packed heals. That's something I didn't really think about. Alright, let's keep going. We'll see. If I need heals, I can do that. I'll do this and then send my first barrage. Or, well, no. It probably still is a good idea. Even with 2 weaknesses. If I do take too much damage, though, I definitely am going to put in some heals. Start setting up the Shadows Gambit, but I just don't know how long I'm going to be able to survive. Yeah, no, I think I'm taking too much damage. I'm gonna have to go back and get some new stuff in my deck. Yeah, that was not sustainable at all. Alright. So... Maybe some of that, maybe some of that. And then it should be fine. I also want to fish for first. Just because. Alright, I got it. I guess I could start with this. Why not? Wow, I can use none of this. There we go. Oh my god. I'm deck failing like a motherfucker. What's up, Juwan? Welcome to the chat. crit block hurts my soul. Can I crit block this one? No. Yeah, this round was a major setback. On the bright side, they are burning out their pips slightly. Okay, I think I will... I'll stabilize and then go for the barrage. And then that'll kickstart the next phase. Or the next phase for a couple of them. Alright, let's end it. Finished on with one side boss for Lemuria. Genuinely the worst experience I've ever had. Whoever was in charge of those boss mechanics deserved jail. I know, dude. Arc 4 is absolutely demonic with it. Got 3 just now, pretty good. Problem is now he hits me hard. Or Deer Mouse Trap's not too bad, I guess. This thing quit blinking. Alright. Got the next shad. I probably won't lean too much on heals after all. I thought I would need it more, but I don't. So that summons one more, I believe. Yeah. The Rider has to be the worst solo I've ever attempted, bruh. Yeah, it's pretty unfun. But that's those side bosses for you. Now, Re-Aura. That's a good thing I did, because wow, this is a big hit coming my way. Maybe I will use the Satyr after all, because that's 1500. Any crit blockers? No. Jeez, that just does so much. I might actually have to bring out Jesse. Because it's not looking like this is going to be sustainable for me.
Damage reports from all decks.
Yeah, we're bringing out Jesse. Oh, god damn it. I hit the wrong fucking button. Wait, why don't I have anything trained? Huh? Oh my god, I don't have shit. You have something trained. Friend is busy right now? Are you serious? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm bringing in the cantrips. Get out of my face, my dude. How many RRs do I have? Honestly, not a lot, but I think it should be fine enough. Alright, so we're gonna have to absolutely at least bring in cantrips. Because that fight is not possible without them. Like, it is not sustainable at all whatsoever. I can have, you know, braces and everything, but none of it matters.
You hooked up, Junior? Good. Weapons are locked. You're good to go, Wizard. And maybe we can find some way to help you from here.
Got a long loading screen on Blake. 11, 10, 9, 8. 3, 2, 1. 0, I guess. Oh, I don't know if I got it in time. Two, 1, 0. All right. God, I hated this fight. Yeah. It's complete ass to solo. This fight made me annoyed and seeing the wall respect. I was like, that's all they know? Yeah. Did you go back and add this to the Stonewall bosses list? Honestly, not really, because there's people who team up for this. This battle looks like a poor man's version of Nova's Final Fight. Yeah, real. At least Nova's Final was interesting. Facts. I think I would rather do that than this. This is Death Soloable with Link Spam and Willcast. Yeah, if you have that, but that's not exactly something you could do on a budget. So I'll go for this. Well, the final fight kind of felt like a slap in the face, honestly. It's like the devs went, oh, these motherfuckers just want to blame the AoE. How about we remove the AoE portion of that? Yeah. That pretty much is what happened. I'll just be Biden blasting.
Damage reports from all decks.
Alright. Alright, this should honestly do it. Oh, dude, it used a -10. It's crazy.
Targeting systems engaged.
Take your time. So this will RR, and then yeah, we can do this. And then I'll finish this off with an elemental blade. If I need to. Boom. Hello? There we go.
You did it, the wizard. Now dock your ship and disengage.
Not trying to do it again. I'll say that.
Wizard, are you okay?
Of course they're okay. They're victorious! What a show! What a battle! One for the ages, I think.
Probably ought to start taking this thing apart now, though.
Indeed, the Shadow. The wizard, we'll handle that. Take the rocket back to Connetus and tell those world leaders their plot has been foiled.
You wretched, misbegotten child! We just had that fleet recalled, and you blew it up!
Your fault.
And it accomplished nothing. Our troops all parachuted to safety. As soon as they recover, they will still overrun Novus.
No, I don't think they will.
Wizard!
I am Novus. I am all its structures and creatures. I've retreated from your skies, but this sky is mine. It is me. If you choose to invade, I will turn the ground beneath you to lava, or swarm you with Urks. So, given that, let us talk terms.
So sell an Upload stream tomorrow? Yeah, that'll be the plan.
Your people are welcome to remain. I would like to learn from them and live amongst them. You five, however, are banished.
Like rot we are. You don't seem to understand how power in the spiral works. It isn't magic. It's ownership. And you belong to us.
Is that so, Lord Rottingham? The Free Republic of Polari might have some opinions about that. About all of you, in fact.
Citizen Red Rozzer! You're here! And with Princess Pesca, King Gottes of Monquista, and is that Queen Vicogia? Well, you'll be pleased.
You all have caused chaos, started a war, and tried to destroy the world you were meant to settle. Pleased? Huh.
We are not amused. Thus, we have decided that you will all be replaced as governors and will each return home to roles more suited to your limited skill sets.
Well, I am pleased they are departing. I don't know that I want any more of your officials here.
Très understandable. Design, oui? We understand the nature of corruption. I am certain we can find a way to coexist.
Perhaps. But first, Wizard, let us talk with our other guest.
King Gortez, my goat.
Wizard, like I said, we had agents in every court. Looks like the Cabal can do some good after all, huh?
Indeed it can, Judge.
Huh. Not getting less weird.
I have seen much of your group, in person and through the eyes of the Old One. I think it time we give you a new purpose and resolve your former schism.
You mean the summit, where all this started? The Old One's peace with the Arcanum? Do you think they'd ever go for it?
I hope they will, if the Wizard asks them. Go, please, Wizard. Gather the Arcanum scholars here. I will make the preparations.
Sounds good to me. Pirate 101 reference? I hope that game gets some good updates soon. It's long overdue.
Wizard, you have returned from Wallaroo unharmed. I'm both surprised and pleased. Scholar Von Trapp was just explaining to me how musicology is indeed a real school of magic and not merely his fabrication. What did you need? I see. Dasein wants to host another summit. between Arcanum and Cabal. I am unsure. The last one did not end in peace.
Yeah, but that was because of an unrelated event. The Cabal was true to its word. Apart from outliers like Manticore, the Old One was a complicated fellow. And he may not have wanted peace for the right reasons. But peace is still the right answer, no?
It would be preferable to not constantly worry about Cabal infiltration. Very well, Wizard, return to Novus. We will give this piece a chance.
He's dripped out now.
Wizard, do you like my new form? It felt appropriate to the occasion. I have created the perfect setting as well, through the new ley line. But I wanted to speak to you before the summit. Prior to meeting you, I was alone. Lonely, though unaware of what loneliness even was. You gave me everything. Were patient with me as I learned. You found me when I was lost, and protected me when I was afraid. You are a true friend. Like me, you are an outsider to this spiral, and you helped me find a place and a purpose within it. Thank you for all you have done. I hope you will visit Novus again, though I know new worlds and adventures await you. Now come, one last favor. Help me fix my first mistake.
You got it, Dasein.
Wizard, I hear your trip to my homeland was eventful. Yes, much like Novus, Wallaroo is a world of contradictions. I can only hope that both of them will find success in negotiating their differences.
So who all do we have? We've got Vanitas right there. Solomon Crane. Quake Charmer, Judge Veg, Happy Cat, Dint, Cat Lady. Buck Gordon. There's a lot of people here, actually. The Quizzler of all people. Duncan Grimwater and Greta. Baba Yaga and Malworth.
So you're saying the existential void that trapped us in non-existence is actually not so bad?
I've rendered my verdict.
But it was scary down there.
Is it scary here? We've all made mistakes. All done things we shouldn't have. Difference is we should have known better. He didn't.
And now you say he does. I don't know. I guess time will tell, huh?
Guess it will.
Killer Croc and the Bantam and everything. Is there anybody back behind? I never looked back here. No.
Scholars, Kabbalists, heroes, Wizard, thank you all for joining me. The last time a summit like this was attempted, it was ruined. That was my fault. But today, I hope I can put it right. Today, I hope we can all stop looking back to what we were. The first world is gone. The nothing is gone. Ephemeral vapors scattered amongst countless yesterdays. Tomorrow isn't built of vapor. It is not mortared by memory. It is made from us. Each of us is a brick in the world we wish to build. Only together can we determine its shape.
I feel you are right. The Arcanum cannot be merely a hoard of precious knowledge. The Wizard has, for a long time now, shown us our knowledge must be applied to be useful.
Applied the right way, not chasing after ghosts, but guiding those who are still here.
Then let the schism be mended. Together you can complete great feats, accomplish the impossible, and build a spiral where everyone can be heroes.
Agreed. Wizard, one last task. Unlock the world door to the Arcanum. Show the Cabal to the Tree of Knowledge.
Back to the Arcanum. Greg loves Fent. Big surprise.
They don't seem eager to follow you, your new Cabal friends. After generations of conflict, trepidation should be expected. Look back to Wallaroo to see that firsthand. Malice does not die quickly. It lingers there even now. Your companions can't fight it alone.
No, I think they've got it.
I am heartened you and Dasein learned all you needed there, as I knew you would. The story ended where it began. Your story is far from over. You'll explore new worlds, reunite with old friends, and fight new villains. The Spiral will always need its scion.
And I bet it will. Hero of Nothing. Personally, I like Golden Wanderer better. But there you go. Well, today is a milestone. There are still 2 episodes left in the series. But episode 10 today, this was the last episode in the last world on a budget. And I cannot be more thankful for all y'all like sticking with this series for the more than a year that it's been around at this point. And I'm honestly really excited to get going into Selenopolis for these last 2 episodes, and eventually ending the series after that's done. So that's that. 4 milestones in a row. Episode 9 we hit max level. Episode 10 we finished the last world. Episode 11 will be the last stream of the series, and episode 12 will be the series finale. So how about that? But for now, that is going to wrap this up. Gonna wrap up episode 10. For the viewers of the live stream, I will see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully, yeah. I will find a time tomorrow to stream episode 11. But for now, that's gonna wrap things up. Thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all later.